Exclusive.
Presently online and somewhere in the past few weeks on the issue of tithing in churches. What is the stand of the Anglican Church on tithing?
Tithing is a very ancient tradition. Abraham paid tithe to Melchizedek. And people have become transfixed to that idea till today. But in the New Testament, giving modalities have other options. One, he said, set aside something every week. Calculate by yourself. Set aside something you think will be handsome for the glory of God, and you give that. Whether that is 10% or whatever percent, I don't know. But the instruction is set aside something every week. Then there is the gift that is requiring you to give all. The first concept of that is that your life is a living sacrifice. You know a sacrifice, something you offer and you take away your hand. That means that the Christian offers his life totally. And the totality of his training, his money, his everything that he has belongs to God. Therefore, the question of saying, God, take 10%, I have 90%, does not arise. Let me give you an example. If you are a tither and you give 10% in the church, and after giving the 10%, somebody is sick and very sick, and you still have your 90%. Are you going to close your eyes? So you see, that is one of the weaknesses of tithing, if you follow it mechanically. Then furthermore, in the John chapter 6, Jesus asked people who have food to bring it. Some brought, they did not bring, only one young man who had a packed lunch. That packed lunch, 2 pieces of fish, 5 barley loaves. The mother gave it to him to eat as he was going about with Jesus, so that he will not be hungry. When Jesus asked for the bread, it was not only that boy that had. Many had and they did not bring. But this boy brought his own. He did not give Jesus 2 pieces of fish and leave the barley loaves. He did not give 2 barley loaves and leave out the fish. He gave everything. And because he gave everything, the blessing of God multiplied it over and over, so that the intention of the mother was met. The boy had enough to eat. Other people who were there, almost 20,000 people, had enough to eat and to spare. Now, those who had and did not bring, their own became a waste. So, the point in this matter is that when God is asking for something, you don't give him 10%. You give him what is worthy of his name. It might be more than 10%. It might be 10%. It might be anything, depending on the situation he has placed you. Bearing in mind that every good and perfect gift is from above.
What is your take on the claims by some pastors that anyone who refuses to give tithes or 10% or whatever percent is under divine curse?
No, I don't believe it. I don't curse anybody. God does not compel us to go. He only makes us willing to go. If God has given you a gift, He woos your mind. He makes you to see why. Remember that the gift you give does not promote God. God does not, not that he's a young officer, now you have given so much, you will be promoted to a high officer, executive, or whatever rank. God is full. According to the theology of Colossians, God is full, complete. God is complete. When you give, it is you giving that is blessed. The one given is the one lifted up, not God. God is not hungry. He said, if I were, according to Psalm 50, if I were hungry of meat, I will not tell you. The whole cattle on the hills and everything belong to me.
All right, this is getting more interesting, and I know that you are still seated to your TV screen to watch this episode of The Exclusive with His Grace, the Most Revd Nicholas Okoh, the Archbishop Metropolitan and the Primate of Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion. We'll be right back. Don't go away.